Hi, and welcome to a new William Hououin's Apple Arcade Adventures. It's a series where I play 15 to 20 minutes of an Apple Arcade game and tell you how I feel about it. Today we are looking at Zen Pinball Party because yes, in the past few weeks I somehow got into pinball. I've learned a lot about pinball, and this game definitely taught me a bit about it. So there's a bunch of different pinball tables you can play. Some are created by Zen for the virtual type of pinball machine, but they also recreated a bunch of old Williams table like this one here, and if you let the little intro of the table play, you can see a lot about the table. Like they really did like design the whole thing like it was a real pinball machine. So I think this is pretty neat. And while I'm playing this on Apple Arcade, Zen is doing a lot of virtual pinball stuff. There's Steam, there's the Switch, there's even the regular mobile store for like iOS, Android, and the likes, where they mostly sell their stuff as like free to play, and you have the usual mobile shenanigans of unlocking tables and stuff like that. But anyway, this is not what this one is. Here is the Apple Arcade one, where you don't need money to play once you've paid the subscription. But anyway, this is my favorite one, the Medieval Madness. And after quite a few research, it's one of the most beloved pinball table in the world, like of all time. So I've tried them all, and this is the one that I really wanted to learn more about. This is the one that I am having the most fun to play. Now, some things I learned about pinball. It's not just about the score. There's some quest to do. Here in the middle, there's like 6 blue light that are, those blue ones. You see them flash. You need to light them up to by doing quest to kind of win the pinball game. As crazy as it sounds. So some of the quests will require you to send your ball in the... Now, I don't have a lot of vocabulary in pinball. The ramps. There's a ramp on the left, a ramp on the right. The right one will be to go and save the princess. You have to do this a few times. The middle one is... man, I do really suck at pinball. 85 million is the best I did on this machine, which is not that great because some people go into the hundreds of billions. So, but I've not played this for a long time. This slot here will give you some Merlin, the magician power. This one was to destroy the gate, and so now I can destroy the castle without having to destroy the gate. You have to destroy the castle like 4 or 5 times before getting to the real castle where you will beat the evil king and become the new king. And there's ways to do that. I cannot explain them well. What I can do though is link in the description of this video some dude that really explains it well, and I think you should go watch this if you really want to know how deep pinball mechanics go. It's not just about the flashy lights and preventing the ball to fall. There's much to it than that. Right now I'm trying to destroy the gate. Seems I succeeded, and I've destroyed the castle once again. This is, I'm playing this mostly as a, how'd you call that? Like a palette cleanser. You play a game quite a bit, and then you just want to take a break, have a change of pace, and pinball is definitely doing it for me right now. And one thing I would say, if you want to try pinball, try and get into it, is try a lot of tables, because in the Zen Pinball Party one, there's quite a few tables you can try, and I would admit that I disliked most of them. For some reason or another, sometimes it's just the layout, sometimes it's just can be just the sound, where the ramps are located, the kind of shot you need to do. You know that there's a lot that goes into a pinball machine, and try them all. I was not a big fan. When I started, I was naturally drawn to the Western, cowboy themed one, which I still like quite a bit, to be honest. But this is one I did enjoy quite a bit, and then I thought, you know what? There's like 15 tables here. I should, at least try them all at least one time. And so I started trying them all, and I really did not like any of the animated show comics themed one, like Garfield and How to Train Your Dragon and stuff like that. Really did not do it for me. But then in the old, like, Williams machine, there was quite a few that I enjoyed. Attack from Mars was a pretty good one. Theater of Magic, I like it almost as much as this one we're seeing here. But some other that, I cannot remember the name. There was a pirate-themed one, Black Rose, I think it's called. Really did not like it. For some reason, I don't have enough knowledge about pinball to explain why I like one more than another. It's all pretty new to me. Really, I watched yesterday. I watched a pinball documentary on how this particular table was actually created. What type of electronics goes into it, and the challenges of developing them, and how it cost, and it was pretty interesting. One thing I would like to do now that I've played electronic pinball, is to play a real pinball table. If I could find this particular table like in a bar or amusement place of some kind, which we don't seem to have here. There's gonna be a video about that in a few days, but I would like to play it for real, just to see, because if you go on Steam and look at what people are saying of the Zen company, pinball, virtual pinball creating stuff, is that most people would say it's pretty alright, it's a lot of fun, but the physics cannot be exactly the same as the real pinball. So I would be curious to see. And I forgot to do it in this video, and I'm a bit annoyed at myself, but there's different views you can have. For the pinball, you can have more a top-down view, like the cabinet view, a very close-up view. You can switch with the little camera at the top right corner. You can switch how you view the table. What you saw here was just my preferred way of playing. All right. Then, as you can see, there is a bunch of other table. Wild West Rampage is one that I quite like. Now, this one I don't think is a recreation of a real pinball machine. I think this is a thing that is made for how can I say? It's made to be consumed that way. It doesn't exist in physical format. This is at least my understanding. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a pinball fan and correct my nonsense, because I am not super well informed. So this one here, I think is a lot of fun. Like in the other one, you have a bunch of quests to do. Like if you send your ball a certain amount of time in the saloon, you're gonna lit up the letter Rampage. And once you get into Rampage, you're gonna have to send your ball in a, like, those guns, those Colt 6-shot type of old revolver, and you have to send your ball into the revolver, and then you're gonna get like multiple madness type of thing. So that's pretty much it. I like the music and the sound of this one. This is, outside of the visual, this is what drawn me to this table, was the music and sound. See, I was not quick enough, so it disappeared. But I'm gonna have another shot at it. If you lit up Rampage once again, you can make the gun appear again and keep filling the... This is so stupid. I was sending it right in front of this saloon all the time, and once the gun came up, nope, let's go ramp, Let's not shoot right in the middle like I was doing like many times before, without any problem. This is so stupid. But it's not that easy to control those balls. Now, don't take this out of context. All right, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad. But yeah, and there's a bunch of other mechanics that I just don't understand, certainly. I haven't played it that much. On this particular run, this is pre-recorded, recorded that a few days ago. In this particular run, I've beaten my previous score, which was not impressive, but some skills do transfer from one table to another. The way you can catch the ball, immobilize the ball with your flippers. Those are things that you kind of keep in between rounds, in between tables. I mean, and sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you can do, because it's gonna go, past the middle and just go to your other flipper, which might be beneficial depending on where you want to send your pinball. What else is there to say? If you have any question, just ask, but be wary that there's a very high chance I won't be able to answer much of them, because I've laid down here pretty much all my pinball knowledge. This is pretty much it. This is pretty much what I know of pinball. But it's a lot of fun. This is something I never really was into. I was not, I don't think I've ever seen like a real pinball machine. When I was young, I had a small pinball machine, but it was like a toy pinball. It was big, like I don't know, like a box of Fruit Loops, alright? And you would put that on your table, and you had those two little flippers, and you could play pinball. It was fine. I was happy to have it, but didn't understood much of it, and that was not like, the real pinball thing. So I don't know. I would be curious to play on a real pinball machine. But until then, I have this. I'll let the game end. But to be completely honest, I've kind of ran out of things to say about pinball. Day 46 of the strike. I am on strike at work right now. And I'm a librarian, can you believe? A librarian on strike. That's a thing. And it's day 46 today. So, no picketing though. I have Monday off. We are Monday. And it's my birthday this month. People on my Discord are trying to find what date it is. And for now, they do suck. They cannot find it. There's not that many, there's not many possibilities. They know it's not the 30th, and they know it's not, before the 15th. So there's not a whole lot of days left, But yeah, it's my birthday. I'm gonna be 40 years old. It's a pretty big milestone, Reasonably, I don't want to sound too gloomy here, but considering like life expectancy and stuff like that, I can reasonably believe I will halfway be done through life. So that's kind of a sobering thought, if there's one. Now, with all that doom and gloom, I'm not taking it too badly, I have a house, wife, kids, a job. Well, not exactly right now, but it's gonna be back. It's gonna end at some point. Yeah, I'm happy with where I am, but still. So pinball, right? I'm lost now. I don't have anything else. I just love playing this. I think it's a great game to play in between games. Right now I'm trying to get the one hit death run in Air Twister, which is also on Apple Arcade, but also on Steam and PS4 and Switch and Xbox and all the. It's available. Micah. It's everywhere, right? But yeah, I'm trying to get the run where you cannot be hit once, and it's a rail shooter, and there is a lot of projectile, so it's not an easy run. But so in between a few runs, why not, play a little shot of flippers, change the beat, change the mood, and it's very there's a lot to be said about gameplay density. Which is, how much time do you play in the main part of the game instead of, some time in open world games, you would like to kill some monsters or do, some dungeons, but actually, since it's an open world, you have to walk for 15 minutes to your next objective, which would be better to just have a stage game and, go to stage 2 once you're done with stage. I'm really not digging open world game these days. I want my game ready, and I want to play the game right now. I don't want to walk for a long time to get to an objective. But it's a very personal taste, of course. Alright, so we are really much at the end here. I can see my recording is ending in like a minute. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed pinball, Zen Pinball Party. It's available on Apple Arcade. If I opened your eyes on pinball as a hobby, just let me know, leave me a comment. If you want to talk more with us, come join the Discord, the link will be in the description. And apart from that, oh yeah, my initials is WIH for William Hououin. And this is my new best score. Which is good. Got a new star. I 3-starred this one too. And got something I didn't wanted. Alright. So, thanks a bunch for watching. Come join the Discord. Watch me play games. I have a bunch of other videos, so watch them if you want. But now, go do something else. Go play games. Bye bye.